Hi guys.
Hello people,
I'm
I'm
Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Monster.
19.
It's a bit early right now.
It's too early.
Not by clock,
Not by clock.
but by the feeling that we have right now.
But by the fact that we were stuck in traffic last night, so we came home so late.
And then we edited.
And then both of us said it, apparently wrong episode. Somehow we didn't watch the right episode of Bear. News to me. I don't know what happened in episode 4
I love
because
that we didn't even notice
notice,
it.
so not much could have happened in episode 4.
I read it like it was about Sydney. Something about Sydney.
And we skipped that one? I cannot believe this.
So like it makes sense, like it's not plot related to anything, it's just gonna be something about her haircut or something like that. I didn't know it is a haircut.
She had a haircut.
I don't know. I think that's what I read.
I think
but
she usually has like a
very early in the
bandana, so like I have
morning.
no idea.
When I read that comment, so I don't know if
If you made it up.
Maybe I made it up. Maybe I dreamt about it.
But anyways, I was editing that wrong episode until like 2 a.m. And then by the time we fell asleep, it was so late.
Yeah.
So now I know Bear's gonna wake me up.
You know Monster's gonna wake you up.
I don't know where I am. Yes, Monster's gonna wake me up.
That's for sure.
We didn't even have breakfast, people.
We're having tea because we don't drink coffee before our breakfast.
Yes, you should not do that. I heard it's bad for you.
Yes.
It doesn't feel
I
pleasant.
don't like it.
It doesn't feel pleasant on the
No,
stomach. It feels weird. I think everyone should eat breakfast before coffee.
My brother does it. I think my mother does it. I think
Everyone does it.
Everyone does it.
That's
I
what
hate
I'm
it.
saying. You shouldn't do it.
I literally hate it.
It doesn't feel good.
So that's why we're drinking tea.
No one asked. No one asked why we're drinking tea, nor did they see that we're drinking
From
tea.
my London mug.
I have my Attack on Titan mug.
This is Monster. Last episode of Monster was about Anna, Nina, however you wanna call her.
I keep forgetting, honestly, like which
I have
is
no
her
idea
name
which.
with
I have
Johan.
no idea.
I think her name with Johan
Nina.
is... I was gonna say Anna.
You might be correct.
No,
I
wait.
have no idea.
The man knew her as Anna?
Do you understand those two names are absolutely the same?
It's the same to me.
Absolutely the same. Like there is not a single difference between those two names.
No, that's my problem. I don't know which name was before.
Like if one was Alexandra and the other was
Natalia.
I could have made
Sure.
a difference, you know.
Anna, Nina, same names.
Same names. So
Like, I would call her by the name that was given to her by her parents, by the people that, like, she considers parents, which is, like, her, like, the last name.
yeah,
You
I
know,
think
I would
that's
call
the name
her by
she's
that
going
name.
by.
Yeah, I think that's the name that she would prefer, I'm sure.
But
I don't know which one that is. though.
unfortunately for her, we don't know which one is that.
Something on L or Annalie. I think
Anna Lee. I think your name is
Yes.
Nina.
that's what I think.
I think your name is Nina.
Yes, so let's call her Nina. Now that we're off because it's too early and we haven't had coffee. Yes, I'm happy everyone had a
Laugh about you.
yes, saying is he
Oh,
gay?
is he gay? What a
With
plot
such
twist.
honesty. Yes. Well,
What a plot twist that would be.
I think I explained my reasonings enough,
You don't need to explain.
and I think there was merit to what I said, in terms of I still understand how I got there. I still understand.
I don't think it matters if the guy is gay or not.
Well, it doesn't. It's just that in that moment he was crying, and we were trying to figure out what like, is he hitting on her or is he not? At that moment, I just thought, oh my god, maybe
He
it's
just wanted
completely off.
to confess to her.
No, he just like wants company. He's like, this is a
Yeah.
friend, you know. Not really an assassin. He was an assassin.
He was an assassin, but like he's not an assassin anymore. That's not his daytime job anymore.
Good.
I think that's better. Like
One would
running
agree.
a restaurant.
An Italian restaurant,
Italian.
nonetheless.
Exactly.
That would have to be better.
I prefer
Actually,
that
you have
over-
watched The Bear. Maybe it's better to be an assassin. Maybe it's less stressful. Anyways, I don't know what this episode's gonna be. I think maybe we're gonna see Tenma and our little baby boy.
Yeah, I think we always have one episode between like the stories, you know, like the previous story was like Turkish
District.
fire district story,
Yeah.
and then we have an episode. Now we're starting a new story.
Yes.
That's how it seems to me. Like every story lasts few episodes.
Oh, I think I
3 or
remember
4.
the name. It was like Monsters Abyss.
Yes, yes.
So like that's why we thought it was gonna be maybe Tenma trying to discover something about Johan,
Maybe.
because Tenma right now, I mean, he has heard what Nina has said about the potential of Johan having
And he has read also.
What has he
I mean,
read?
he went to the rooftop and saw the same
Yes,
thing.
he has read that as well.
So that's what he thinks.
So
Oh,
yes, now
foolish. Such a foolish.
That's not what we think. We're so much smarter. No, really, when it turns out that like maybe it's a split personality, us fighting against this is so ridiculous. Again, I'm not sold, but I do have it in mind as a potential.
Of that being true.
Yes.
Okay.
I just think I'm being manipulated.
Oh,
And I
okay.
will not allow myself to.
Okay. I'm 50-50.
I am 80-20.
Oh, that's too
Yeah,
much.
I
No. Okay, you think that that's not the case.
yes, I don't think
Oh,
that's the
okay.
case.
No, I not that like that.
I don't think that's the case. But also just because in my mind I didn't have it for like 17 episodes. So like you cannot switch up on me and like push me that
Maybe
much.
we're not even gonna find out the truth. You know?
Well, I honestly I think that might be the case.
Yeah, because like
I
maybe
think
to this whole show
Johan is forever gonna be
he's just gonna be a figma.
a mystery.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
and
we're
we
not gonna
continuously
know.
talk about him. I haven't even fucking
Think,
seen him
th- like once
longer than,
some
like-
people are gonna think one thing, some people are gonna think another thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna view it as with an open mind, without an opinion. That's how I'm gonna view it.
Technically me too. But I have like
But you have an
Norm-
opinion.
yeah. I have like something that works more in my mind, and something that works less in my mind. But also that thing can like by the end of this episode can be like 70-30 towards the other side if something were to happen.
Of course.
You know.
I mean, this
So,
was just something that we found
yeah.
out.
Anyways, it is called The Monster's Abyss. So let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see what this episode is about. The reporter? Oh, I thought like he was talking about the reporter that died with the parents.
人の心の奥底に潜む深い淵を覗き込むという作業は私自身もその深い淵に沈み込むという可能性をはらんでいるからね。で、4番目の被害者は18歳のミュンヘンの女性だったね。彼女を切り刻んだ時、性的興奮を覚えたかい？
Terrifying.
ドクター、そんなことより12番目の殺人について聞いてくれ。
52歳だね。
What does he call him, doctor?
I don't know.
俺は、
いや、この件は話さなくていい。
Is the 12th one like did Johan made him? This is about to
Terrifying.
be a fucking dark episode, I think.
Yeah. It's gonna make us think what monster means.
Well, I mean, this one seems hard to argue against. I just don't know if the 12th, like, if he said ask me about the 12th, like, does that one have something to do with Johan?
しかしこの件の被害者であるケンプ夫人は52歳と高齢の上セックスの
Maybe that's someone that abused him.
またこれを友人の依頼で行ったと語ることによって捜査攪乱を引き起こさせ
Johan.
誰だ
What a friend to have.
A ghost or like a little kid that's like playing? Oh, but his wife left him, so.
私だよ、ルーリー。
Oh,
Rudy?
a ghost.
Yeah.
天馬
Everyone knows our boy. He's still not getting arrested.
驚いたよ
連続殺人犯だと思うか？
わからん新聞やテレビ大学時代の友人同士の噂だけではね、私たちは仲が良かったわけじゃないそれどころか君は私を軽蔑していた君と目が合うたびに思ったよ君は私を軽蔑しているとね
君は犯罪心理学の権威だと聞いている。
Oh, criminal psychologist, that's a doctor.
見てもらいたいものがあるんだ。
I mean, I guessed because the way they talked immediately looked like the female.
Oh,
僕の中のモンスターが
thank you for going to ask a professional.
20年近く昔ある名門大学医学部にトップでなければ気が済まない男がいたところが一人の日本人学生が編入し男の立場は一変した後期試験男はトップの座を奪還するのに必死になったそれまでの科目は完璧だったところが最後のテストは男が大の苦手とする法医学概論だ男は最後の手段に出たこれでトップの座いただきだところが
Oh.
にはそれを誰にも言わなかった。結果、男は見事にトップに返り咲いた。君はある人格が犯罪を犯し、別のある人格がそれを止めようとしていると言いたいんだね。
Not trying hard
確
enough.
かに連続殺人者の犯行現場にこの手のメッセージが残された例はある。だが、時としてそれは罪を逃れるための方便の可能性もある。彼らは大嘘つきなんだよ。
私は彼にもてあそばれているのか。
待ちたまえ、結論を急ぐのは良くない。もっとゆっくりヨハンの話を聞かせてくれないか。
This is you and
3
me.
年前に離婚してね。いや、この男どう思う？
よくわかり、彼のよう怪物。
確かにいるよ。君の中にも彼の中にも私の中にだって怪物はいる。
やめろ。怪物はこの世に存在すると言っているんだ。
なんだその目は。そういう目で私を見るな。私は軽蔑されるのが嫌いだ。返しろ。
怖いか。怖いか。奴は確実にあなたの元へやってくるんでしょうな。
必ず来ます。その時は直ちに連絡しますよ。
You hate being looked down upon, and he saw your
逮
big
捕後
little
の彼を
fucking secret.
私の研究材料として提供していただきたい。
What?
非常に興味深い犯罪者なのでね。
So he thinks like Dr. Tenma is also trying to like develop this personality to get rid of the
ケンプ夫人の屋敷に行ってみろ。地下の物置だ。
わかった。
I think Tenma would know that what would he would think. I mean, but based on what? I don't
I
know,
don't
but
know.
like
But I don't expect Tenma to go to prison, so.
no, definitely not.
Based on that.
But like I think he would understand his need to like be perceived as the the best in class and everything.
何の変哲もない。ただ写真立てた。たくさんの
Yeah,
ケ
there
ン
are
プ夫人が写っている。
kids. There are kids in there.
It's one kid.
人形か。
That's fucking
何の
creepy.
異常も見当たらない。ユルゲンスの言う怪物の正
I
体
can't.
は
This is terrifying to me. I don't know.
彼はある友人の依頼で行ったと自供している。またその友人を怪物と呼ぶことで
What? I can't. This is terrifying to
Like
me.
there's the chairs in front of the doll.
I don't feel good.
俺は子供の頃、母親に毎日折檻された。そこには、おふくろの大事にしていたでかい人形があった。俺は叩かれながらその人形に助けを求めた。だがそいつは俺を見て、ニヤニヤ笑っているだけだった。見てもおふくろ、おふくろ、おふくろ。俺のことをずーっと見張ってやがった。
That's his mom.
これは子供の頃のユルゲンスじゃないか。
Like the ages don't necessarily line up, I
Yeah.
think. So like was it yeah.
Yeah, he put.
上からユルゲンスの子供の頃の顔を。お前は誰なんだ？
Ah, blonde hair.
怪物がいるという証拠がそこにある。俺のことを理解してるだろう。妙に慣れ慣れしい文章に最初は腹が立った。そしてある日、その手紙で呼び出されたんだ。ある屋敷の物置に行ってみろって。
ケンプ夫人の屋敷の物置か。
なんで知ってるんだろ
That's my question as well.
う。あいつは俺の子
How
供
did he
の
know
頃を
about
知って
that?
るんだろう。ケンプ夫人が俺のおふくろ。気がついたら俺は2階に上がってケンプ夫人を。やつは手紙が。
その友達はケンプ夫人にも手紙を。
Well, he sent letters to her. He could if that was him on the pictures.
The same as
Yeah.
the handwriting.
これも
Yeah.
僕を見て僕の中のモンスターがこんなに大きくなったよ。友達はヨハンは実在する。髪の長い東洋人です。
Is he gonna tell him now to run?
君の言っていたことを分析してみたよ。でっち上げだと思っていた。ヨハンなんてこの世にはいない。テンマ、君は私を軽蔑してい
He really didn't. I really believe that he
た。
didn't.
大学以来私がカンニング
That's what you think. That's your perception of things.
私を軽蔑していた。そうだろう。ドクター・ギーデンとテンマは西口に向かって歩いています。これじゃあカーニバル帰りの客に紛れ込んでしまうぞ。確かに私は
That's what he
軽蔑
wants.
されても仕方のない人間だ。ヌビ、今はそんなことより覚えているかい。こんな風にね。
Flee. Run.
警察に囲まれている。ミルナ、アルコ、ケンプ夫人邸の物置にあったのだ。
Was she working in the orphanage? Because like there's so many pictures of children.
おそらく君の言っていたヨハンとユルゲンスの言っていた友達は同一人物だ。君は無実だ。今さら偉そうなことは言えないが、私が分析したことを伝えておくよ。どうやってかはわからないが、ヨハンは殺人者の匂いを嗅ぎ取る。そして彼らの孤独に入り込み操ることができ、ヨハンはついに理想の家族を見つけ、そこに入り込んだ。だがなぜ過去を消そうとするんだ。何か理由があってなのか。ならば今は何かの目的のためにその家族に入り込んでいるのか。何かのため
What
に。
family? Like of monsters?
今出頭して身の潔白を証明する道もあるぞ。私が協力する。私は自分の無実を晴らすためにヨハンを追ってるんじゃない。ありがとう、ルーニー。
If nothing, he's gonna stain his name.
君はまさか。私は君の軽蔑なんかしてなかった。本当だよ。面白そうなやつだと思っていたが、いい機会がなかった。でもやっとこれで友達になれたな。だって君はあの時私のカンニング行為を。私もあの時カンニングしてた。なんだと。お二人のバスがほぼ同時に出発したのか。
Tenma is not allowed to
God.
kill anyone. I will not have it.
Literally.
I will kill him for you. I
Literally.
will take that upon myself. I do not care. Oh, now it's gonna change. See, now we're starting with this the closer up version. Oh, like a monster
Eating.
enters you.
Yeah, eating.
And now you're stronger and like a hero.
The thing that confused me during this episode is that this guy seemed like a detective the entire time. You know, he was questioning people.
He broke into a house.
He broke into the house. He was searching for evidence.
Well, I mean, our boy is a doctor going to kill someone. You know what I mean?
Understand because of the reason that like he's suspected murderer.
Yes, but like this one had his reasons as well, like entering that home because like he was trying to figure out the motive of the guy that almost killed him, the serial killer, the one that almost like choked him to death. So, you know, in his extra free time, he said his wife ran away from him because he couldn't like let this he couldn't like turn off the voice recorder. So like it seems like he does this
He's
all the time.
obsessed
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
obsessed. Because like I thought first when the episode opened up, I thought that he was thinking about the murder of the reporter whose wife also left him because of his job. We have several people here that have been left because
I mean,
of their
our
jobs.
boy Lunge as well. Among
Lunge,
them.
these two now, so three so far that we have. 4, the nice doctor
Yeah.
that never paid attention to his wife, but his wife didn't leave him. She
She
died.
died. She did not live.
It can enter the
He can enter the chat.
it can enter the like group of guys that we have going on here.
Because he didn't pay attention to for different reasons, if you ask me. So
Yeah.
Not the same reason, so I would not put it in the same.
Bracket.
Yes, no.
Yeah, I agree with you.
No.
I agree with you.
So yeah, but like that is what confused me in the beginning of this episode, because this guy called him doctor and it seemed like he was doing the questioning.
Yeah.
Then he was talking to Tenma and it seemed like they were colleagues, you know?
Yeah.
But like,
Well,
yeah.
A,
that
a very
confused me.
interesting profession, a criminal psychologist. Honestly, beautiful, great
I agree.
that we have someone to also like talk to about Johan.
That scene, in my opinion, was very funny.
Which one?
The scene when he talked to Tenma and when Tenma showed him the evidence
Yeah.
and messages, and then the guy said, but think about it. He might be tricking you, you know? Like he is a mass manipulator. You should not, like he literally said some sentences, you should not be 100% sold on what he is saying.
Like he
And I'm
wants
thinking
to.
this is just like Lola and Milena talking. This whole conversation.
We are actually criminal psychologists. Who we're talking about? Call us doctor from now on. Yeah, I mean, I think like the show made it a pretty clear vision of it, of you not really knowing what to think, not really knowing what to think about Johan. Like at every episode, I look at this and I become kind of amazed about the story of Johan. Because again, in the beginning, like when I thought, okay, we have this person and he's like a psychopath, he's been killing since he was young, and like Tenma now is trying to catch him because like he feels responsible for him.
But
you
at
know?
the same time, Johan is constantly also manipulating Tenma and putting him in a places and positions that he wants him to be. Like, I don't think Tenma is doing all of these things just like by his own free will. Like, I think Johan is putting evidence, doing something to manipulate him into this direction.
Definitely.
That's at least my perspective of what Johan is constantly doing. So like technically, again, why wouldn't you think that like he is doing that the same, like constantly now with telling them like, oh, I have this double personality, or like this monster inside of me that
Yeah.
like is killing everybody and I'm not him. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted to say. Like in the beginning, what I thought the show was gonna be in a way. Like I thought when it was clear cut that Johan was like a psychopath, that like, okay, now the story is gonna be Tenma wants to catch him and we have to see like how Tenma, doesn't become a quote unquote monster in that process. I thought that was what the story was gonna be, but I thought like Johan's role in that was gonna be kind of clear cut. And it is anything but. Like Johan is such a fascinating character. It didn't cross my mind that like that there can be so many things to uncover, even like if Johan is maybe a clear-cut psychopath, like maybe born this way, maybe not born this way. We know nothing about the man.
No, that's the thing about this show is like, again, it's not trying to pursue us 100% in one way. It's literally just giving us options through mouth of other people who have met, have not met, have been influenced, by Johan, and telling us their, let's say, perception of him without ever meeting Johan, and like the show is not even allowing us to have this now opinion. Oh, Johan told us he has a double personality. Yeah. That's what we are gonna believe. The show is not even allowing us that, because that's just like one thing that like we don't know. We have not met Johan. That's just like what Johan is trying to tell us, know. But here comes other person who is telling us like many other psychopaths, let's say, people who have been murdering other people, have been trying to do the same thing and manipulate other investigators or police or whoever,
Yeah, pushing
by doing
blame.
Exactly, to something else that like it's not their fault or something like that.
I mean, there's like the amount of criminals that try to like plead the insanity plea or whatever you want to call it, like is very high, I think.
Exactly.
I mean,
like show us basically not even like, because like again I thought, oh, show told us this and now we're gonna have to look through the other things that are being said to see if that's the like case, if we believe in the nope.
The show itself was like, not, doesn't need to
this
be.
doesn't need to be true at all. Just so you know, you should not be convinced of this. And that's the same thing with Johan in every single episode. Like one thing, one person said, "Oh, he was like this," and the other person said, "Oh yeah, but like you know what about this and this," and then you have no idea if he was born psychopath, if he was became a psychopath because of the things that like have happened to him when he was a young child, or if he has a double personality that also is result of being
Trauma.
abused, trauma, and all of it as a young child. Like you have no idea, and I am honestly not positive that we are gonna have a clear cut answer at any point. I'm really wondering that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. The story here with the serial killer also is like nothing new. I think this is a pretty clear cut case of how a person that was like abused can turn out. I think any serial killer that like I have watched documentaries on or whatever had really horrible, terrible childhoods. So I was wondering like how Johan would know about his childhood, like how he would know what has made him tick to the point. Like in ways, Johan at some points like seems supernatural with like his knowledge on like what makes a person tick or what could make a person tick. So like I think he's incredibly intelligent and again could deduct that something happened to him in his childhood to make him this way and then like follow the
Absolutely.
breadcrumbs to lead him to like the correct assessment and thus
Absolutely.
be able to manipulate him to kill this woman. This is what Johan does. Like he is kind of the devil on your shoulder. Like he is. I thought like even the picture when we saw the picture, it seems to me like the woman Miss Kefn or whatever. It seems to me like she was potentially working in like kindergarten 511 because like there were so many pictures with kids. So
Yeah.
like and like she looked the same in each single
Yeah.
one, and she didn't have kids. So like I am assuming that she worked in an orphanage, maybe that one, maybe another one, I don't know. But like the picture with Johan and like having his face cut out, or what we assume is Johan because of the blonde hair, which doesn't have to be the case, but you know, the show wants to make you think that way.
Yeah, yeah.
I think even that is fascinating because like Johan kind of doesn't even have a face, doesn't have a name technically either. You know, he is just kind of your worst inhibitions. He can make you do.
Horrendous things.
Yeah. I thought even that image was beautiful. Beautiful. God, no, not beautiful.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. I agree. I just loved how, I mean, again, it's just so interesting how he is able to is able to read a person so much and know how to manipulate to, like he didn't even need to tell anything to this guy. Basically he just led him to this basement in like in some ways, and all the emotion this guy was feeling about his own trauma has popped out, that he just like went immediately and killed this person, killed this woman, you know, who has done nothing to him. That was honestly so fascinating to me, like the way that he is able to manipulate a person.
Yeah, and you can believe that he is also playing a long game with Tenma.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Like he knows ways to get the person to do like maybe things that they would like, not this person, maybe in this episode, you know, because like, he's already a serial killer.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, you know, he can, I'm sure, make people that maybe in normal circumstances wouldn't do these things do some things.
I mean, first,
And
yeah,
for Tenma, again, I think like his final play is like making someone like Tenma in a way become a monster by killing him, like by doing something that Tenma would never usually do.
yeah,
Now the other side of that, which I think like I right now I feel like I see the end of the show so clearly, like so clearly, and I hope that's the end, because that is a hopeful end, like that is a beautiful end in my mind, because I again Johan seems like he wants to prove that every person can become a monster, and under any, like if you push people to some circumstances, manipulate them in some circumstances, each and every person has something in him that is gonna make him not a good person. And like the final test to that would be Tenma crossing that line, or in the road to like crossing this line, lose himself, because like what we know about Tenma is that he is the best of us. It just doesn't make any sense for Tenma by the end to actually kill him or do anything, because I think he has to prove that Johan is not right. I think the show needs to prove that Johan is not correct in what he believes that he can make each and every single person do, and what each and every single person is. Because like we have met so many, I mean, bad people in the show and so many incredible people that like it would be hard pressed for me to believe that that you can make someone come this. Of course, I think you can make people, you can
That's
push
what I
them
say. Like
under circumstances.
there's a thing because like you can, in my opinion, push them and destroy their lives, you know, and like change who they are, in deep core. But like what Tenma is like, I think that would be such a dark turn of events because like throughout this whole show we are seeing how he manipulates people. It's just like people are different. Like he plays a long game with Tenma because he thinks he's gonna be able to manipulate him in this way, and he is at this point succeeding in some ways. Like Tenma is searching for him desperately, you know. And is learning how to use a gun, like things that like he would never do. Things like because like he's a doctor, he's here like he is saving lives in the meantime. That's what like he should be much useful. You know what I mean? Like
Much more, yeah, how he should spend his time.
he has spent his time, you know, and like even with all this rage and like all this desperateness or like everything that he's right now doing, he's still saving lives, you know. But like with other people, it would be like he would manipulate him in different ways. Some people are desperate for money. Some people like to survive, you know. Some people are desperate, like you could destroy their families, kill their families, and like make that, let's say, monster inside of them wake up. I think like a smart person like Johan is apparently able to realize how he should manipulate other people. It's just like I think I like it's not hard to me to believe in that story that like he is able to do that. It's just that I think
But
that
he
like
also
the
looks
show
out
would
for people that have this thing that he can grab onto, you
yeah.
know.
But it's just that like I think like that would be such a dark point of the show to end it with, oh look, even the best of the best can be turned. Sure, okay, fine, it can. You know, you can destroy somebody's life so much and like change everything for them that like yeah they can like the monster inside of them can wake up, you know. But again, what like that's the story that like we have been talking about this whole show, like what really is the monster if you destroy their life, you know. Like is that if you kill their loved ones, you know, like
Yeah.
are they really a monster for
Reacting.
you know what I mean? But
Like
again,
also it's like the age-old question of like, are humans inherently good or are they inherently bad? And they're just like, we live in a society, so you conform.
yeah.
Because like there has been many cases in which, like that's why I love shows that are like are post-apocalyptic, because like you push people into this place now when there is like no society, like you don't function the society's norms anymore, basically. So like, who are you when you are allowed to have free reign?
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do with
Yeah.
that? Like, I often talk about the story of Marina Abrahimovich. Did I get that name correctly? Like when she did her like, I don't know, performance and like put everything in front of her, like from flowers to a knife to a gun to a feather, and told people they can do whatever they want to do. And then by some point in time, like people started grabbing guns and knives and cutting her, because like they now suddenly felt free to maybe express this dark side. Again, the flip coin of that is there were so many people there that were trying to stop them, you know? So it's always it's a balance of sorts. I don't think there's ever a clear, I don't think you can ever say humans are inherently good or humans are inherently bad. I don't think you can split it in that way. I think it's kind of just what you choose to believe. And I will
Absolutely.
just continuously choose to believe that people are good.
So by that, I think I would prefer a point of the
Yes.
end message of
to.
the show to be like, you can't, like, you're not gonna, like, people are not inherently bad, you know, like, you're not gonna, and
Well,
then
yes,
it's not
but
gonna
again, I
kill.
think even this episode kind of talked about the perception of things versus the actual reality of things by like this the doctor, the psychological, not
Yeah,
criminal
psychiatrist.
psychiatrist, like by him in his mind, like he was very, how do they say it, he really needed
Yeah,
to be number one
yeah,
academically, and to achieve that he even by the end like cheated on his
yeah,
exam because like he needed to like accomplish this, and he saw Tenma look over at him, and now Tenma just like was looking over at him without, and like that is what it appeared to, what I thought it was gonna end up, because I like Tenma doesn't seem like the type to like look at you and judge or
no,
something. He doesn't seem like that type, so like I didn't think Tenma was doing
no,
that, but because that guy was, I guess, ashamed, he in Tenma's eyes saw Tenma looking down at him because like that is his insecurity, and he's gonna search out for that. Like
yeah,
every human does this. I do this, you do this.
yeah,
Everyone is gonna see something in a situation that's not actually the case because like that's how you perceive things to be.
yeah,
And so again, I think everything here is about
perception,
you
yeah,
more so than what kind of the show is, which is a very fascinating thing.
and I think everybody again is gonna take out something completely different
Yeah.
about who Johan is, and like because it's their perception of Johan at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah. So like again, us.
But like I really love that point when Tenma said, "I cheated too." He literally looked at him the same like just like checking out. You know what I mean?
I mean,
The same way the guys.
I literally thought that he wasn't even noticing that the guy was, because like sometimes like when I'm
Yeah.
thinking about
You
like
look
when I'm
at
in an
something,
exam
you're
and I'm
not
thinking
even
about the
looking at
question,
it.
I'm looking through something,
Yeah.
you know, in a direction because like I'm thinking, I'm not looking at people.
But I love this.
Yes, this was very funny.
Even more.
It's like me too.
Yeah.
And like now, like I hope that we were friends. Like you seem like an interesting guy, and all that he got from this was like his own insecurities,
Yeah.
and he like couldn't have
Yeah.
this nice thing like a friend because he was just very insecure about everything. Like that's why he called the cops on him. Like I mean, if you believe that a person has killed people, you should call the cops on him. Like that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. You should do this. He did like, let's say, the right thing. But like behind that was this sort of, how do I say it? Like you feel embarrassed because this guy Tenma looked down on you. So like in a way you also have to send him to jail, you know, as a way to like clean yourself as well. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, then no one knows that like you basically, have
Basically,
cheated. Like,
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
knows
like that is
secret.
your, like that is your shame.
And that is
walking.
something that you feel ashamed of.
Like it's fine. So like I really enjoyed that story because I mean so many stories in the show so far have been so human in a way that you can very easily relate and
No,
understand.
this show so far has been
I don't know.
absolutely phenomenal. Loved everything about it. Honestly.
It's again, I think every episode continuously exceeds my expectations of this show and what I thought it was gonna be. Because again,
definitely.
I thought the show was gonna be good. The way that everyone talked about it, I thought it was gonna be good. But I didn't, like somehow in my mind I didn't think that it was gonna be as deep as it is.
No, honestly, I expected it to be actually deep.
Me
I didn't
too.
expect it to be human. I didn't
No.
expect it to have so much like human parts and like understanding and like compassion, and I don't know, I didn't warmth. I didn't expect that. I expect like complexity, meaning because like I thought it's gonna be dark and like it's gonna be like we're gonna understand how this person became
Like,
monster or
yeah.
whatever.
I thought it was gonna be like when we started and saw like kind of what it is, like about seeing Tenma, like what happens to you when you
Yeah.
get like so overconsumed by
That's
this.
what
I
I
mean, the
expect.
episode of this is called Monsters Abyss, and again,
Yeah.
the only way that I know abyss as a word is because of the quote, like if you stare long enough into the abyss stares back at you. So like in a way saying that you can become a monster by trying to fight it.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought that was what the show was gonna be. I mean, that is also an aspect of it, you know, that is what we're also kind of trying to figure out what Tenma is gonna do, how far he's gonna
Yeah.
go. But like there is so much more
So much
than
more,
just
honestly.
that. And even just that, I thought that was gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But it's better than what I thought.
It's much nicer than I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be.
Yeah.
I enjoyed much more than I thought I would, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you
We'll see you
soon.
soon. Bye.